Today on the show, we'll be talking wellness with Rod Smith from productsthatwork.guru, and our Wellness Minute is coming at you from Green Horizon CBD oil.
And good news.
Yes?
Only 4 months to the start of ski season. Life is great.
All this and more happening on Talk 365 TV right now. Don't go anywhere. Welcome to the show, everybody. Trip, you are back from Europe and you're already making me sad by reminding me that it's almost ski season. If you were wondering why my sad announcement voice happened.
Well, think about it.
I know, it goes by too fast. Even the mornings are starting to not be light until later.
Here is how it works. I'll explain it from my perspective. You have 4 summer holidays. You've got Memorial Day, which catches people a little off guard, but it is summer. Then you've got 4th of July, then the 24th. Once July 24th hits,
it's over.
You are sliding. The days get shorter. It's
Back to school happens, and then we start advertising for Halloween, and then it's just Christmas, basically.
Back to school, so essentially what happens, once that last firework goes off on the night of the 24th, get ready for Thanksgiving.
I start crying.
And Halloween.
Is basically how
and that's what happened.
Okay, more importantly than talking about seasons and my seasonal depression that's quickly reaching me, tell me about Europe. How'd it go?
Europe went great. However,
driving. You were very concerned about driving. We are all wondering how it went.
So the car we rented was a Czechoslovakian car from the Czech Republic, I should say.
Okay.
That was phenomenal.
Oh, okay.
130 miles an hour with no problem on the Autobahn.
Whoa.
One of the best cars.
Was it like a little car? Like
no,
a Skittle?
No, it was a big full-size
Sedan?
station wagon.
Oh.
Not like the old...
Not like a sports car, but...
No, but this thing flew. And so again, on the Autobahn, it's unlimited speed. And
were you terrified, though?
Getting in the cities, I'm not going to say was effortless, but it was not as difficult, except for Prague. In the Czech Republic, we checked into a hotel that was obscenely expensive.
Okay.
And it was on a square, and we couldn't find it. We had 2 computers going, giving us directions, and we finally got in front of a Hooters.
Okay.
800-year-old building that they retrofitted into a Hooters, and we couldn't go any further.
Did you take pictures of that?
I should have. I wish I had. But
no.
So we called the hotel, and the hotel forgot to include anywhere that you can't drive there. So you stop. They send people out to pick up your bags. You go back, you walk 2 blocks through a square, and then they park it in a garage, and on your checkout day, they bring it around to the edge of the square.
So everything's just walkable?
Walkable. Everything is walkable.
Got it.
So here's the challenge. You have been talking about having me do Botox and all this stuff.
Yep, that's happening.
So on the way over to Europe, we're on Delta.
And you were worried about having it done before because you said your face might explode.
Exactly. And the purser, which is another way of saying the lead flight attendant, introduces herself and is walking up and down the aisle. And she said, we're a Salt Lake-based flight crew. And I looked up at her and I go, son of a gun, I went out with this woman 35 years ago.
Okay.
And as a matter of fact, I was the last guy that she went out with before she got married, because we were such good friends even after it was over that I bartended for her wedding, and it was a big deal. She did not recognize me at all. And then this was funny because we were up in first class, and so every flight attendant was circling around when Ruthie came by, and I said, Ruthie, do you remember me? No. Ruthie, I bartended at your wedding. No.
Ruthie, bartended at your wedding.
Ruthie, we went out. No hint of recognition. So I go, it's Trip. And vague rep. And then she goes, didn't you used to play hockey? And I go, Ruthie, I still play hockey. So now
You're ready for Botox.
I'm ready for this stuff. And it was...
Oh, you look young. It's not going to be like a huge, crazy difference.
So Vita was as happy as I've ever seen her. And all the flight attendants were coming around to hear stories. And so back in Salt Lake in the mid-'80s, there was a big culture of Western Airlines flight attendants. And as a matter of fact, I'd go to Lake Powell. That was our vacation every year. And I was there when Delta bought Western, which assured their survival because Western was kind of tenuous. So there are very few times you see a bunch of old Western people, and that was our flight crew. So I knew most of the people after.
How fun. What a great way to spend 10 hours flying across the ocean.
On the way to Amsterdam, it was Ruthie's crew, and on the way back was another crew of people that I knew at least tangentially, and a couple we'd gone on vacation together, so that was perfect.
Fun.
The driving was good. Auschwitz was tough. There's no getting around it.
Yeah.
It's something that I think people should do, but you know, I survived Europe. Now, going with a hockey team is the best way to go. The bus pulls up to your plane, your equipment's loaded out, you show up at the arena.
I don't think so. You got to go with Vita, and you got to drive on the Autobahn in an awesome car and stay in an exclusive hotel that you can't even pull up to. You had a great time.
We were on the subway in Berlin all the time. We navigated without a car. Hey, what are we going to do when we get back?
Okay, well, great to have you back. So happy you're here. Coming up next, we have our wellness news you can use, and you don't want to miss it because Trip is going to surprise me with something to do with wellness. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.